it gets to the other end, it's changed in Dominica. Please stop these rumors. The man is alive and well, okay? Has some challenges, of course, health challenges, but he's alive and well, okay? I just wanted to start off with that. So Julius Timothy is alive and well. So stop the rumors, stop forwarding messages to me. Thank you very much. You're looking for the definition of fake news? Well, that is fake news. I've spoken to a few family members. So please dismiss just what you're hearing. Mr. Julius Timothy again is alive and well, huh? We have to stop this rumors, huh? 114. Yes, Dominica can really open a rumor industry. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Yes? Uh-huh.
Yes, my brother, I was just passing through and I hear you talking about that. Matt, you know the problem in Dominica about the goodness of life. Will always be Spanish. The goodness of life will always be Spanish. Mr. Timothy is a prophet. Mr. Timothy is a doctor. And he didn't have to go for a doctorate. So he's a doctor. Man like that has helped tons of people in Dominica. You know, if those people I don't listen to him and I'm not afraid when I speak. Once I give my time, I don't worry about you. You know what I mean? Those same people that Mr. Timothy helped on his bending knees. You understand? He's dead and praying for him to die. You understand what I mean? So the goodness of that man would be astonished. But what he must do now? Why is he alive, Mr. Timothy, if you're hearing me? Write a little note. You cannot speak now. So when you die, that note will come straight to Matt.
Thank you. On the telephone, yes. Good afternoon. We're going to take one call. We have a very important guest on the line there. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Matt,
yes.
Matt, you hear when I usually say Dominicans does hear, but they don't listen.
Uh-huh.
That is what happening. You see? They hear, but they don't listen to hear what is happening. They just hear.
Very, very mischievous there. Hello, talk to me, yes? I think it was yesterday or day before. There was a very interesting text circulating, and towards the end, I think I can get towards the end there. It came from Mr. Frank Barron. Somewhere towards the end, I just want to get to that point there. He wrote in the Chronicle newspaper. He was saying that he warned Eugenia Charles that there were selfish ministers who were eating away at the innards of her party. I wanted to silence the conspirators and to pursue an economic program that would benefit the people. I want her that to avoid political defeat, she should pursue a development strategy conducive to capital formation and job creation. Part of the program or part of the statement also read, today in the name of Mary Junior Charles, in the name of the cause of freedom and dignity, integrity in government, I must severely reproach Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit, a man I have long admired, for corruption in government to an extent I have never seen. If I do not do so, then my tenure in government would have meant nothing. If I do not do so, then the ghost of Mary Junior Charles would haunt me like the ghost of Shakespeare's. If I do not do so, then I will be telling Dominicans, as long as the government did something, government officials would get away with everything. If I did not do so, then the fight I waged against what I regarded as corruption in the 1990s would have been in vain. I simply cannot look away from what is happening in Dominica today. Ms. Charles would have opposed any of our ministers profiting at the government expense. As an ambassador for almost 15 years, Ms. Charles refused to pay me a salary. She said I had enough money. But Ms. Charles told me before she died she was not going to make a will. I got angry at her. I couldn't believe that she had so little regard for money. This is why I feel compelled to condemn the rapid accumulation of wealth by our Prime Minister, our young Prime Minister. This is why I must condemn the receipt of gifts of land worth tens and thousands of dollars, Mr. Skerrit, if you are honest, if you're an honest man, do what Eugenia Charles, my friend and Prime Minister, and also Edward Oliver LeBlanc, my political foe, would have done. Turn them down. Give the land to the nation. And, of course, the statement continued. One man who, of course, knew Frank Barron very well is George Irvin Andre. And I want to ask him at this time, Mr. Irvin Andre, whether the sentiments expressed there by Mr. Frank Barron, a former ambassador for Dominica, what do you make of that statement, that article written in the Chronicle a few years ago? George Andre, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Matt. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, dear listeners. Obviously, it took a lot of courage for Mr. Barron to have written this. I think on about 2009, I think, and that was what he wrote then. And there's somebody called Matt Peltier who wrote a type of similar article, $5,000 salary, $1 million asset. And these were basically warning shots across the bow of democracy when they were uttered or when they were written. And can you imagine what he would have written now, having witnessed, unfortunately and sadly, the rapid and vulgar accumulation of wealth, which cannot be explained by the sweat of your brow, the mysterious accounts, the mysterious acquisitions of property, the denigration and desecration and destruction of every institution of good governance in Dominica, the toxic partisanship, the blatant victimization. Can you imagine if he had lived long enough to have borne witness to what we're experiencing today, what he would have witnessed? And here's a man who had the credibility to have talked about these issues because he was in government since the 50s. He held the reins of government as a chief minister for a 1-year period in 1960 until he was defeated by Edward Oliver LeBlanc. And here's a man who had forged his reputation on the anvil of hard work, the anvil of integrity and honesty. And in the 50s, some of his political opponents had accused him of corruption because he bought an ice cream maker from England. And they said that was corruption. Those who made those utterances then, at least the few who are left, what would they say now? Many of them have buried their head in silent condemnation of what we are witnessing today. And again, as I said, it would take a man like Frank Barron, love him or hate him, to have come out boldly and with great courage have made written that article in the Dominica Chronicle. And we should be inspired by those types of examples.
What about people who say, and I think part of the article read, many of my political friends would say to me, so what if he makes a little money on the side? Is this a slippery road to hell? Is it sending the wrong message? It creates a culture of crime.
The argument is, well, they're getting a lot of money for Dominica. What if they take some? That is the worst betrayal of Dominica that you can ever imagine. And there are many so-called respected people who are making those types of excuses. There are many persons who are looking the other way at this rapid accumulation of wealth, money that should be in the consolidated fund, and saying it's okay because he's working hard for Dominica. Since when that has been the criterion for leadership? You pocket some of the money. Is that what good governance is all about? Is that what you have in the other islands? Well, we know what's happening in St. Kitts, and we're waiting with bated breath to find out the outcome of that case launched in the United States, in which a former minister is accused, or it is pleaded, that he allegedly pocketed $5,000 to $10,000 for every passport sold. But thank goodness, Matt Peltier, that former Prime Minister of St. Kitts doesn't know our own leadership, right? He has no links or connection to our leadership. But the truth shall come out. It will rise, and we will know the extent of the corruption that we have to deal with in Dominica. The corruption, incidentally, that is putting Dominica, that is damaging Dominica, its reputational value, its reputational prestige and so on. It's so terribly. And it's so upsetting to hear persons talk about, oh, don't wash your dirty linen in public. Well, when we used to wash in the river, it was in public. That's where we used to wash. And if not the cleansing or therapeutic effect of having these deeds publicized, then how are you going to get rid of those deeds? Huh? through an act of contrition, huh? Resurrection salvation on the road to Damascus, a voluntary repudiation of everything one is doing in the name of leadership. We have an obligation to make sure that everyone knows the sad reality in Dominica.
I know
not to do so is a dereliction of duty.
I know in 2000, I mean, I was a journalist then, the Labour Party campaigned, and that was the main theme of corruption of the United Workers' Party at the time. That was the main theme, corruption in the United Workers' Party. When you compare the two at this stage, is it just compare the two? What contrast should make at this time?
Matt, how can you seriously even talk about comparing the two? Bearing in mind, one of the themes in the 2000 general election was, we will paint stock from prison blue. There was even a commission of inquiry into alleged corruption in the United Workers' Party. The most feeble explanation or conclusion was, there is a prima facie case. I wouldn't give you the legal definition of a prima facie case, but suffice it to say that it was not worth the paper on which it was written. And the author, or the so-called head of that inquiry, he received indirectly, at least his company, handsome tax exemptions, even while he was saying that he was doing that free of charge on behalf of Dominica. That is the pattern, isn't it? Everybody all of a sudden is incensed, or should I say, is filled with a desire to do something free for Dominica. But if you look deep, you will see that freedom has a price, or the suggestion that certain persons are doing things free of charge. There is a much uglier reality hidden underground. And people like yourself, Matt, you've paid a price for being courageous and bold as the Frank Barons of this world. I think there was a lawsuit against you, if I recall.
Yes.
I think just most recently, a minister said, you are my public enemy number one. I thought she had liked you. She had liked your head, for God's sake. And what did you do? What cardinal sin did you commit? You betrayed, or you spoke the truth in terms of what's happening in Dominica. That is the price which certain persons pay and will have to pay. In addition, obviously, to the ostracism and the victimization and the maligning and the slander and so on. But somebody has to do it. Somebody has to say, well, look, my integrity is worth something. As the Trinidadian female calypsonian once sang, I will die with my dignity. At least you will try. So this is where we are. We have to save ourselves. There will be no white knight coming rushing to our assistance. It is Dominicans who will have to speak truth to power, who will try to rescue their own country. Those who are destroying it should know that when they destroy it, unfortunately, they don't just destroy it while enriching themselves. They destroy generations, or the futures of generations of Dominicans, many of whom have fled to the island, many of whom long to return, except that they cannot deal with the effects of the aftermath, of the aftershocks of the corruption, inadequate medical care, the high cost of living, the victimization, the ostracism, the alienation. Many of them, understandably and justifiably, have said that this is too price to pay. So you have played a significant role, and you shouldn't underestimate the role you've played. And quite frankly, you've inspired others to play a similar role, even if they don't have that podium that you have, via Q95.
Yesterday, something was circulating, George Andre, as it relates to the shoes that the Prime Minister was wearing. And somebody, within the United States sent me a picture of that shoes. I'm just saying whether it was fake or real. It would have costed, about 3,200 US. Why would somebody want to wear shoes like that?
Because that is what we're dealing with. Insecurity and persons who crave for a little position to be recognized in a certain fashion. Who in their right mind would buy a shoe for, 3,000 and change? I hate to say it, but quite frankly, I don't even in good conscience buy a shoe for $100, and I probably can afford it, come to think of it. But again, that is a sensitive measure of the vanity or the narcissism that is clothed in the robes of a suit and tie that occupies the corridors of power in Dominica. This obsession. I have nothing wrong with a hardworking person who made a sacrifice and who acquired property and clothing. There's nothing wrong with that. Quite well, yes and no. But at least you can justify that by saying, I have worked hard to achieve this, and I'm interested in building generational wealth. Now, don't ask me about the shoe. That's something totally different. That bespeaks a certain type of narcissistic personality, as I said, which is very unbecoming in Dominica. And what example are you setting? And how can you justify, if it is true that the shoe costs that much, how can you justify that where many of your compatriots, for God's sakes, cannot afford to put a roof over their heads? Many of them have no avenues to sell their produce. Many of them are living on a poverty wage. You have a woman in Point Michelle, Matt, I don't know if you know Point Michelle, banging furiously and angrily on the door of the local bank or credit union for the meager wages that she earns as an NDP worker. How can you juxtapose that type of extravagance with that type of poverty in your own country? That is what these sycophants have to respond on opposing radio stations. That is what they should be explaining to Dominica. How can you justify that degree of selfish arrogance? You tell me, Matt. I mean, I know you wear your lovely Gucci's and your Nikes and Calvin Klein and so on. And I still wear my Bytrini jeans, quite come to think of it, you know. But there has to be a certain limit. There has to be a sense where your own value system comes into play. When you have to say, no, whatever you do to me, you do, or whatever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. And the cruel irony, Matt Peltier, is that this type of poverty, it crosses all bounds, all political boundaries. It is not just confined to those who are viewed as opponents of the government. There are persons who are suffering in silence because to open their mouths would result in them losing the house, even if there's a stench coming from the sewage system. There are those who fear that within minutes of their passing, the keys will be given to the ultimate leader. And that is the problem. There's those who believe that if they utter a word, righteous indignation or opposition, they will either lose their promotion if they have a job, they will lose their placement, they will remain acting in a position until Hollywood give them an Oscar for their wonderful work in an acting position. That is the state of affairs that we have to contend with in Dominica. Matt, do you think Dominicans deserve that?
Well, I just want to kind of switch the topic there for a real. I mean, it relates to what we're talking about. And I'll ask you again, I've asked you before. I mean, if everything's happening in Dominica, do you think the people of Dominica, I think you spoke about it last night, will get the real electoral reform that they deserve at this time?
Well, the question, Matt, $64,000 question is, get it from whom? They can only get it from themselves. I mean, how much more proof do we need? The government has been opposed to meaningful, genuine electoral reform from day one. There's been all kinds of excuses. Over $600,000 was spent on Sir Byron. Sir Byron presented his report, which quite frankly had serious defects. But what is being proposed represents even a repudiation of what Sir Byron proposed. For example, he proposed campaign finance limits. He proposed an expanded commission to ensure neutrality. That was thrown out the window. He proposed some type of 5-year stipulation with respect to Dominicans abroad who should be eligible for vote. That was dumped out the window. So it begs the question, why did we pay him? Why did we pay him so much money? So there is nothing surprising about this report. I know many people saying they're disappointed and so on. And it's a betrayal. Well, it's a betrayal only if you expect better. It's the people who have to give themselves what they wish in terms of good governance in Dominica. They will decide that issue once and for all. This is not a novel point, but it's clear that the government has made it abundantly clear that in terms of true electoral reform, they have no interest. Why? Because it will encroach on that state of affairs where persons are getting mysteriously rich from the net proceeds of the sale of passports, which unfortunately is hidden in mysterious accounts, according to someone who knew or knew. And therein lies, we all know what's happening. We know. But the question is, at some point, something has to give. And it will give at the appropriate time. But the only people who can save Dominica are Dominican themselves. Nobody is going to give it. Let me ask you this, Matt Peltier. Wasn't there an team of observers during that consultation, infamous, I should say, last September?
Yes, there were.
Where is their report? And let me ask you another question. If that report was favorable to the political directorate, would we not have heard what are the contents of the observer report? No. The only logical conclusion is that the report again voiced concerns, just as the OAS had done, just as CARICOM had done, just as the various civic-minded organizations right here in Dominica, just as they also did at some point, echoing what we need to ensure that just as the CCJ has done in July of 2022, what we need to ensure fairness in our general elections. And that is not forthcoming because, again, as I said, it encroaches right onto those mysterious funds that seem to be appearing in the purchase of houses, in the purchase of everything, in the duty-free concessions to the boys, and so on and so forth.
You know, somebody just reminded me, just to go back to the article before we wrap it up, that there were many who served during Frank Barron's time in the alliance with Eugenia Charles in the 70s and 80s and 90s, people like Charles Savarin, who stood steadfastly against corruption and unaccountability in government. Now they're siding and defending corruption today. What a shame. What a travesty. You agree?
It is certainly a travesty in the worst fashion. But again, what do they say power corrupts. But let me add a twist to it. Money corrupts. And money corrupts absolutely. And in one sentence, that is an encapsulation and summary of our state of affairs as we speak. Those persons who've switched allegiances, those persons who now benefit from that same type of money when they decried it years ago, those persons who walk with their trophy possessions, with their trophy wives, même si you passe à laver, même si you passe à passer. But again, it's a question of what is being received on account of that unrestricted flow of money, which has nothing to do with by the sweat of your brow. That is the problem.
Mr. George Andre, thank you for your insights. Read this article that was, of course, circulating around for the past few days from Frank Barron. You're going to come back, Dominica, after this.
Can help you and your family minimize the impact
Thank
of
you,
the
sir.
adverse weather conditions. Here's a few hurricane preparedness tips from Fine Foods. Know all evacuation routes if you live close to the coast. Have a first aid kit and prescription drug supplies on hand. If you need to evacuate, bring these supplies with you. Have plenty bottled water, batteries, and flashlights. Always have plenty of non-perishable items on hand. Be prepared. A few hurricane preparedness tips by Fine Foods. the biggest distributor of the biggest brands.
What a piece there from George Andre. Speaking of corruption in government, very, very, very interesting. Somebody's saying now, Matt, Dominicans should demand their money back. There's 600 plus thousands of dollars, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars being paid to Byron, and his report has been dismissed. That, my friend, is a travesty. Gross mismanagement of the funds belonging to Dominica. We'll take your phone calls. Hello, talk to me, yeah? Yes, I'm here, man.
Yeah, I want to just pass a message to the credit union.
Yeah.
Please, I call in on the board of the credit union with respect to them. My sister and my brother, please get some police on Friday. Matt, you have people on Friday coming in large number at the credit union for their money. And Matt is not credit union, as Blue say, that have their money. The people and them have to go in the financial center where to talk for to grant their money. You can't come in National Roseau Credit Union on Friday and all you come.
I don't know what happened to you, Marlon. You might try to call back. You're saying that they should go to the people in the government for their money and don't harass the people there. Something happened to your phone, Marlon. Sorry about that. 145. Yes, talk to me. Yeah.
Yes, my brother. Good afternoon. Thank you for that piece. And Dr. Andre for that assessment where we are now, and especially Mr. Barron. And these are the people that everybody wants to hear speak, people of influence, people of high repute. But the man is not here today, and the ball has been dropped by many others. But Matt, I'm a little man, but I'm a little man with a big mouth. And I say what I feel, and I'll tell it to you with respect to your radio station and to you as an individual who does a great job. Matt, this morning I wake up with that exact same thing you're talking about this afternoon. I did not hear the show last night, but evidently I think about the country so much. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I shake my head, and my thoughts being processed in my head is the demise of the country. And there are some people in the country who knows what's taking place, who are sick in the downfall of the country, and they support it and they say nothing, and some of them even defend it and defend the thieves and fools who have destroyed the country and refuse to say anything. But let me tell you something. The day is coming when all the thieves and corrupt people who have destroyed this country and destroyed so many other people's lives in their quest to get what they want and to hell with everybody. The day is coming when the people will see them be jailed, given, I guess we don't have the death penalty, but they will be taken to the wires to pay for the crimes against the state and its people. And I'm going to tell you right now and forever, I will not be one of them calling for anything civil or calling for mercy or none of that, because these guys had enough time to hear the cry of the people. They had enough time to stop the theft of the nation, and nobody did anything. They all stood by and said, I'm not calling mercy for no man, because you break the law, you steal from the people, you take what they're going to hand down to you. And if it's your death, take that. That's all I could tell you, Matt. I'm listening. Thank you.
All right, thank you. The question, my friend, somebody's asking, is where do we go from here? What do we do as a people? Should we just shrug it off? Is this supposed to be busy or business as usual? God forbid. On the telephone, hello, talk to me, yeah?
Good afternoon, Mr. Pelte.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
How are you?
All right.
It is not, it is, you get me?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. It is, the Bible says in 1 Timothy, chapter 1, said, the love of money is the root of all evil. Money is not evil. It's the love of it. There's another portion in the scripture, I think, in Lincoln that says, evil communication corrupt good manners. So if somebody loves money, they are evil and then love money too much, end up being evil. What is it? The people that you frequent with and you get involved with them, yourself will get yourself in trouble with too, because evil communication corrupt good manners. So that is how it is. That's why all people say, show me your company, I'll show you who you are. You understand? Thank you very much.
Thank you too. On the telephone, it's 147. Are you there? Yeah?
Matt.
Yes, Marlon.
Matt,
Uh-huh.
I on my cell now. Matt is, I need protection for the credit union. That is why I call in. I call in on the board for them to put some police there on Friday, because people, angry man is whatever it is, they have plans of the credit union. It's not the credit union that has their money. So I just want to call on the board, Matt. Give me a little break, please, because the credit union is my lifesaver. If you don't hear me, the little money, $5 finish. But I'm telling you, I am there on Friday to protect the credit union. Let me tell the executive manager, Mr. Kurt Charles, he is doing a fantastic job. Matt, he comes early, he do his work, and I'm proud of him. So, Mr. Kurt Charles, take a bow. I give you a 1 A and 100%. The credit union, take care of the credit union, the board, because anything, Matt, that happened in the credit union on Friday, you don't know why crying. I'm telling you.
But you're saying, Marlon, you've said it over and over that the government is the one responsible. So don't blame the credit union, because you're saying a lot of people may be angry. They may not have received their money. So get protection. I get your message. So if you are listening, just take notice, huh? So some people might get angry if their money is not in the account. So hello, talk to me on the telephone, yeah? Uh-huh.
My beloved brother, blessed day to you.
Blessed day to you, yes.
Matt, I did not listen last night to Dr. George Andre, but let me just give thanks to Dr. Andre, Sheridan Gregoire, and everybody that is trying to sound the alarm loud enough. Matt, give me a little time, according to like Marlon. Listen to me carefully. Matt, we should stop referring to Dominicans as being mischievous and this and that. Yes, we are, but that is not helping the situation either. Matt, some people are mischievous, but Matt, a lot of people have a problem, in which we have to encourage them to learn to read, those who can read, and study words and meanings, and learn to understand the Matt. Matt, it is so bloody sad to watch what is happening to the... Matt, you get the Bianca's Web now?
What web?
Bianca's Web.
What's Bianca's Web?
The Chinese woman that had those idiots in the Caribbean, those prime ministers with that whole jail thing.
Yes. Yes, okay, I've been referred to it. Yes, go ahead.
That's another story. Matt, what I am saying, most of the time, even you are a decent gentleman as far as I know. You're a respectful gentleman. You're not without go giving people milk and curse them like me, because I don't play. Matt, but when I refer to these guys as criminals, Matt, a lot of times you pull me up, and I know a lot of them will message you and say, oh, Matt, you must not allow blessings and things. Matt, why when young men commit crime, police beating them, they even ending up dead in police custody? Matt, there's a legal term, a man is innocent until proven guilty. Kian Alexander was executed in their investigation and search for Kenisha Etienne. Madam said all that to say, look at the criminals. You remember years ago there was a Versace shirt, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
And they said it was a gift from Monfared, or blue or white. You remember, Matt?
I remember.
It was gold and black, you know. Now the shoes. Now you have 2 mansions in Mont Daniel. One is not yours, oh. Is it a possibility you might be paying yourself $64,000 to live in your own house because you say there was no room? Is you like baby Jesus? There was no room, no, so you had to go in a cave where they put in a manger for 2 mansions in Mont Daniel, and where you have again, I don't know. But look at the separation in the land. But are you tasting the separation?
We all
Can
are.
you cut with a knife the frustration, Matt? The poverty, and you have these criminals, and a lot of them are wrong, scary idiots, you know, Matt. They are puppets, scary, have them on a string. the same way he's cursing the Dominican public. Tell them go to hell. It's not all your money. He said that over 10 times already. When are you paying it? Says all the tax money. So he is the Lord and Savior. Matt Scarrett may be suffering from some mental illness, but Matt Scarrett is rude, ruthless, inconsiderate, brutal, wicked, evil, abusive. Matt, there are not enough words in the English dictionary to describe that brother who people once loved. Now people are afraid of him because in some book they say it is better to be feared than to be loved. And that is what he's doing, to have the people afraid of him, set up apartments, put them there. With their own money, he build the apartments and tell them it is 100% government owned. You know, when he's talking about government, he's talking about scary. That level of corruption, Matt. You hear in man, public servants getting how much money? Hotel building, mansion building, Matt. You know, right there in the Rosa Girls School there, by next to, why is that school name, Matt? Next to the All Saints University there.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
That high school there, what's its name, Matt?
The high school in I don't think at All Saints. There's no high school at the All Saints.
No, I say adjacent. Look, on the other side of the road there is a school there, yellow and black. The girls are wearing that. I don't know its name. Anyway, I don't go to school. I don't know nothing. There is a building there, Matt, and the foundation, like some kind of.
Oh, you mean the Wesley High School? The Wesley High School.
Wesley High School, Matt. And I'm watching, Matt, all over Roseau. Every little vacant lot is being developed in the heights of poverty, frustration. Huh? And you telling me that somebody and some people is buying the whole of Roseau. It could be the Chinese as well. And I know some of the politicians, because people are talking to me, people are messaging me, but there are certain things I have to be careful how I say them, so I come with the generalization of things, Matt. But Matt, in conclusion, Matt, what is happening to Dominica? The same thing I tell you about the egg, you know. A man that's afraid of you, but he can knock you out and kill you. Because if you call he weak, he coward, or he cripple, and then you're doing him wickedness for many years. One day when he lash back, people will talk, but he lash back. So the egg at the 2 points, you have to position yourself like that. And pressure cannot break you. You have to break some people before they finally break you. Death is not the end of life. Stop being afraid. When you're being pressed, you push back. They say it's pressure that forms diamonds. Stop allowing pressure to break all you. Wake up, rise up. Put your why I sick now. I don't hear devil. I don't tell you. Have a blessed day, bro.
The people are suffering. Let the people go, huh? We'll come back for your phone calls after this, huh? Ophelia.
I'm suffering.
I'm suffering. No I care for a man to do, a man to do, a man to do. No I care for a man to do. Dominica's Lady of Song, saying it as it is, huh? Food to hide for a man to buy, a man to buy, a man to buy. Food to hide for a man to buy, and I'm hungry. I'm suffering. So much suffering in the land. I think it was Thompson Fountain last week who said, I'll try to get that clip there. We're almost being compared to Haiti, huh? Things are that bad in the country?
Are you searching for your dream home? Then come, let us guide you to a seamless connection of seller and buyer. You've got questions, we've got answers. You Dream Big Realty. Exceptional value. Your perfect home is awaiting you. One call does it all. That's 295-7814. And take advantage of these great deals, all under one umbrella. The number again is 295-7814. When it comes to selling your property or finding the home of your dreams, talk to the specialist. They also buy and sell property. You Dream Big Realty. Come, let us guide you with your real estate transactions. Real estate now has a new name. You Dream Big Realty.
This is Esther Banton, your Tropiton Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Insurance checkup. Ensure that your home and car insurance policies are up to date and covers hurricanes, flooding protection, etc. Be prepared and remember to stock up on Tropiton water.
AutoTrade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the AutoTrade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new AutoTrade app. Download the AutoTrade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
Come celebrate Father's Day at Eaststar Trading Limited from today until 15th June 2024. Enjoy 15% discount on the following items: Troy polo shirts, screwdriver set, spray car wax, wheel cleaner, tire shine, car shampoo, spray paint, XM ROMs 5-year, 10-year, and 15-year-old. Plus, check out our large range of products for the perfect gift for the perfect father in your life. Treat that special dad to a ready wrap gift or choose from a great selection of items at our supermarket or our appliance, furniture, and household department upstairs. And get a chance to take part in our Father's Day raffle to win one of the following. First prize, $300 voucher. Second prize, $200 voucher. Third, fourth, and fifth prizes, $100 voucher each. Simply spend $50 or more and write your father's name, address, and telephone number on your receipt and place it in the box provided for a chance to win. Visit Eaststar Trading Limited at the corner of Bayfront and Kennedy Avenue for all your Father's Day needs. We are making a difference for you. And the management and staff of ESA Trading Limited extends a happy advance Father's Day greetings to all fathers.
Personne pas arrivé pour dire nous. But if they could, they would say something like this. I like Linus Veplatu. Et moi, tellement content. My family brought me to Linus after I died. And the way Linus took care of my body with respect and dignity, m'a jamais tapé kate ouais spécial à l'amour vivant. Linus Funeral Home. 30 years of experience, professional, reliable and compassionate service. We've had 24-hour emergency service. So là, mon numéro, pas quitter un rien bas ou dire. Qui est 449-1800, 275-7564, 449-2100, or the emergency number 277-1800. If I keep it busy, Linus, that time is for you to breathe and grieve. Linus is not willing that any should die, but Bobot, Zandra, you must go. So when you go the best chaperone. Linus Funeral Home. Mama Tutu family, si c'est pas Linus, il a venu à l'été.
Our numbers are 449-1800, 449-2100, 275-7564, and 276-0400. Call Lyndhurst Funeral Home today.
Bryce and Company Limited. We manufacture high-quality roofing sheets, 24 gauge in different colors, also to customer specifications. That's right, whatever length you want. Aluminum seamless guttering. We also sell BRC mesh, steel rods in all sizes, breach caps, fencing wire and fencing poles. Free estimates for guttering, galvanized sheets, and fencing wire. Quality products at the lowest prices island-wide. Bryce and Company Limited, located at Caneville Industrial Site, Shed 1A, just before the Old Mill Cultural Center. Call us today at 617-2468 or 615-0178. Bryce and Company Limited. Built for living. Built for life.
All right, Dominic, it's already 2:03 in the afternoon. We continue here with the talk on the block. Are you there, caller? Yes?
Yes, good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
And good afternoon to all of your listeners at home and abroad, Matt. Matt, today's an open line?
No, it's not an open line. No. We talk.
Oh, okay,
we talk.
let me just talk
go ahead quickly.
Let me say something on something you spoke about, Matt. You talked about that earlier. Matt, I was a young guy. You too was a young fella when Eugene Charles was the Prime Minister. And I say this because you talk about $3,200 shoes. Matt, at one point, you know what the Labour Party had to say about Miss Charles? They said she's wearing panties that cost 50 cents. And Matt, I was young, you know. and I remember this as I'm speaking to you right now, like today. And he came up and said, what this guy saying is true. What they're saying is true. I am wearing 50 cent panties because I want to make sure your money stay in the treasury. And Matt, everybody vote for the ready for that, you know. So I say this to show a vast difference when it comes to prime ministers. And Mr. Skelly believes that we do not know. We who are older than the young people that just 18, 20 years do not know how government govern our country before. Mr. Skelly, I'm calling upon you again. I'm asking you every time I call, will Dominicans, it's just a question, will Dominicans lose their lives at the expense of you staying in power? But thank you.
Thank you. Let's see if we can take a voice note at this time, yeah?
Good afternoon, Matt. Well, in Dominica are really delusional, man. According to Al Benoit and all the other clappers and snappers, Dominica is the best it's ever been. Al didn't say the other day that Dominica is getting raised. Dominican's always getting raised now. Dominica is the best it's always been. I don't know what Dominica you're living in, but Dominica is the best it's ever been. That is why the man has his brand name. Because people, when our economy working out, they can wear brand name. So I don't know what all you're talking about. I think all you're living in a different Dominica because according to the government people, Dominica is the best it's ever been. Money meeting money. They see how much money people have in their pocket. They even forgetting they have money. Factories coming in, live in Dominica because they're making so much money they cannot stand themselves. That's why they leave it, because they're making too much money. You don't see business closing down because they don't like to make money. They're making too much. So what you talking about? Dominica thriving. Dominica is the best it's ever been. And it's only going to get better. Look, the marina come in. The airport come in. Hotels building. The Trump is building. The aerial Trump is building. Things is happening, Matt. What are you talking about? I really not seen what are you seeing. Dominica nice. When I come Dominica, things cheap. When I go on the port and clear barrel, cheap. I don't pay nothing. The cheap. What are you talking about? Dominica nice. Dominica economy thriving better than all the other Caribbean countries. So I don't know what all you see here. I with all and them, we seen a different Dominica. I don't know what all you seeing. So I don't know. Thanks, man.
Full of sarcasm there in that statement there. 208. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Hello, yes? Uh-huh.
Hello, good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, sir. How are you doing?
Matt, misbehavior in public office.
You say misbehavior?
In public office.
Misbehavior, yes, sir?
Yes, driven by greed, Matt. Matt, I want the Dominican people to remain calm, First of all, Matt, I want to remind the Dominican people that the United Workers' Party, Team Dominica, will be having a news conference tomorrow at 11, where we're going to deal with the major issues affecting the nation, paramount of which is the lack and failure of Roosevelt's Skerrit to bring about the electoral reform required by the people, Matt. But Matt, the Dominican people, they realize what is going on. When the NEP workers are drawing slave labor, meaning what they work for, they can barely live on it, have to be going in and out of credit union facilities looking for their money and they cannot get it, while the leader of the country takes 30% on his salary, Matt. In other words, if that man was getting $10,000 a month, he placed his salary with additional $3,000. And the NEP workers cannot see $1,000 a month, Matt. Matt, I am satisfied. We are satisfied that if we do what we have to do within the boundaries of decency, convincing Dominicans that Skerrit can do no more, we believe they will go to the polls secretly and vote out that man that is driven by greed. So we are saying to the Dominican people, we are saying to the labor rights, those who vote for labor, it is okay to stop support Mr. Skerrit. He did what he could. His time is up. Listen to the United Workers' Party. Understand where we're coming from. Join us tomorrow at 11. So you will get our side of the story and the vision we have to transform Dominica, to create the necessary jobs with good pay, where you can pay your bills, where you can take a holiday at least once a year, Matthias Pelty, under the leadership of Dr. the Honorable Thompson from.
All right, the people are speaking out because it's clear, based on what we're hearing, that the electoral reform that you've been asking for will not come, based on what we're seeing at this time. Is the party, you are the public relations officer, is the party prepared to stick with the people and do what is necessary to, of course, to get the government to act?
Matthias Pelty Jr., join us at 11 tomorrow. But most importantly, Mark, it is the responsibility of the people to stand up and say enough is enough. The United Workers' Party responsibility is to prepare itself for election. That is the role of a political organization, especially in opposition. But it is the people that have to say enough is enough. It is the people working on the sidewalk, cleaning the road, the NEP. It is the civil servants. When the second week in the month come, they have to pack their vehicle and take a bus because they cannot buy gas. They are the ones to step forward. We, as a fully democratic, peaceful political organization, can only call on the people to act, and we will follow, we will lead where necessary, Matt. Join us at 11 tomorrow, Matt.
All right, we'll find out what's going on tomorrow. 212. Hello, talk to me.
Yes, Matt. Good afternoon to you, Matt.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Matt, to a caller before the last, she was really giving some good vibes out Dominica. It's really sweet, Matt. But let me take you back. Did you remember a few years ago when Unfortunate said that Dominicans living in Dominica actually sending money to the people in the United States of America? Do you remember his exact words, Matt?
I don't know exactly. You should remind me.
Yeah, he did say that, Matt. That man was saying that while people in Dominica they're sending back money to the people in America, Matt. I mean, this is just a madman, and people are wondering how they're getting that done, Matt. You know. But Matt, again, the people of Dominica just cannot afford to allow Kerry to continue to rule this country. Matt, if an election was to call right now, I personally believe, Matt, the people of Dominica should not allow an election. And that's what Kerry is planning to do right now, to have another snap election. I mean, we can see it as it unfolds, Matt, the things that is happening. Dominicans, we need to take back our country. We cannot afford to allow Unfortunate to rule Dominica for another year. If we call election. Take care now, Matt.
Take care. Well, I hope you join the people of Dominica on the ground while you're, calling them to stand. Come join them, right, in Dominica. Hello, talk to me, yes?
Yeah, good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you. How are you?
You know, when the people of Dominica go and protest on the street, Mr. was scared using the police on them. But what I'm saying is now, this time, all these things are happening right now, and we're hearing, and Dominican is not standing up. Now, what I'm saying this time, when we go and stand up for our rights, and then you use the police and they start to push us around, what we have to do is start to beat them too. And good afternoon.
Again, caller, you have to be very careful with that, huh? They see it as a threat. 214. Hello, talk to me, yes? On the telephone, yes?
Matt, give me a little break. I just want to say a few words of I concern about the elderly people. Matt, month and finish. They had robbed the elderly people so much. 2 weeks now we go in. The elderly people and them cannot get their money. The $500, the $300, they cannot give them. But Matt, I want you, when you finish work on Friday, to take a walk by the credit union. Nobody don't come in and match up credit union, and take care of yourself and all the other members, because it's in the financial center.
So you're saying, Marlene, that the elderly has not received their monies just yet?
No, Matt. The public assistance,
okay,
they haven't received it. There's a young lady that come in there. How many people? A lady say her mother is 90-something years, and up to now, she cannot get that money. Matt, I don't believe in hearsay and this kind of a thing, right? And they must put police in the credit union where, like when you're taking your money outside too, Matt, bring Kali with you so that you could give a report on Monday, because them people are planned. Their plans, they should go in the financial center, as my girl Blue say, and not in the credit union. Thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless you. Marlene is emphasizing, don't go to the credit union, go to the people who promise you money. A lot of people have been calling and saying, well, we have not received our money. What today is, the 13th? No money for the elderly just yet. I hope in that situation will change. Hello, talk to me, yes? All right, let's move on there to more phone calls. Well, let's see. We love them. We love our PM. Hello, talk to me, yes?
What Marlin said there is true, because I'm picking up for somebody and the money not ready out yet. It's true.
Yes, I got a lot of calls from people who said that the money is not ready just yet. Hello, that's what they depend on every month. Hello, yes? Good morning.
That's too hot.
What's that?
Q is very hot this afternoon.
Marlene is very hot. All right.
Q.
Oh, Q is hot. Okay.
Yes.
Are we going to come back? Yes?
You see me, Matt? Matt, you listening to me?
I'm listening to you.
20-something years, I am still resenting the Freedom Party, because they are the ones that come up with their plan and say UWP was corrupt, and they join with the so-called Labour Party to remove UWP that was doing so good in Dominica. Right now they're talking, I still resenting them.
Oh, so you don't like the Freedom Party for that? You think they joined the Labour Party? All right, 217.
every Saturday in June.
And let me make it very clear to them that this long, drawn-out consultation is over.
That's not the case. The people will speak. The people's voices will be heard in the ERC's ultimate battle for appropriate electoral reform in June.
What everybody understands fundamental and been critical and been necessary is not there as yet in the legislation.
So Dennis Byron was paid thousands of dollars. Is Roosevelt Skerritt listening? Has he scrapped Byron's report? Listen this week to Saturday Night Live, 8 to 10 p.m.
Once this document is in my hands, I will go through it. I'll take my time and go through page by page, line by line, clause by clause, and I will inform the people of Dominica what is in this document.
ERC, Saturday Night Live, 8 to 10 p.m. every Saturday during the month of June. Let your voices be heard in the ERC's ultimate battle for electoral reform on Q95.
It's 2:16. Talk to me, yes?
Master, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Good afternoon.
And good afternoon, Dominica, Salisbury, big up.
Yes, I.
Matt, you asked Dr. Andre a question. And it's a very interesting question in that when the Labour Party campaigned in 2000, they campaigned on corruption.
Yes.
But let me remind you, Matt, there is a story of a boy who cry wolf. When he in the village, he said a wolf coming. Everybody run out with the machete, the fork, the pickaxe. And when you look, no wolf was coming. He did that a second time. No wolf. When the wolf appear now, Matt, and he cry wolf, nobody didn't come out because they know he's a liar. Every time he cry wolf and no wolf. Well, it's the same thing that happened in 2000. Under Patrick John, the opposition forces was saying, I mean, when I say opposition forces, those that was opposing Patrick John was saying he corrupt. Under Edison James, they were saying Edison James corrupt. But when you look at the report, the investigation, that was a different story. Anthony Astaphan was one of the chief architects in that propaganda. And as Dr. Andre said, the report didn't even worth the paper it was written on, Matt. So right now, corruption in Dominican face, in the eyes, in the nose, in the mouth. And they can't see it, Matt. The same people that were so opposed to corruption, they are the architect of corruption. And Dominican people have to recognize in politics there is propaganda and there is facts. There is the truth. If you are support of any party or you are citizens of any nation, you have to look at the facts. Because I never believe United Workers' Party government itself, the administration was corrupt, man. Because you know why? Everybody used to have money. Money used to meet money. And it's not me saying that. The people themselves telling you, you can have bagay 2 Now, corruption is one of those issues that does cripple any nation. When there is high level of corruption, the result is clear to see. You cannot pay civil NEP. You cannot maintain the hospital. You cannot rebuild bridge. You cannot create job for people because those hyenas have a way of taking 90% and giving the people 10%. You understand, Matt? But again, it's Dominican that have to make up their mind as to what they want. They're not going to get no electoral reform. I never believe in that crap. And because Skerritt, don't tell these people. They don't need political, electoral reform because Miss Charles win under it, Edison James win under it, Patrick Jones win under it, and now he winning. It was never the intention because he knows they're going to destroy his winning legacy, Matt. And that's what he has to preserve with all them billions of dollars that nobody knows where it went to, except one, Zampoli. the guy in New York that was fighting for his share. He said Dominican passport money have a way of disappearing into black hole, and he don't want this money disappear there. So he take it to the court for him to get his share. We see what happening in St. Kitts now, man. It's the same thing. It's different organization that controlling those programs.
Mm-hmm.
And the politician them getting the kickback. And the people have to stay cranana. You need to sell, man. So we can fight. If these people don't want to fight for themselves, man, I tell you already, you know, I want the country to hit rock bottom. Let it go on. Who cannot hear must feel. That's what my mother is always telling me. Anyway, listening, good program, my brother.
All right, thank you again. Thank you, Bob Marley. It's 2:21. Talk to me. Mm-hmm.
My beloved brother, finally.
Yes.
Matt, you remember Ron Green was driving an old vehicle contaminating Dominica, but workers in the opposition were talking about clean and green. You remember that?
I remember that.
But soon after they lost power, they were referred to as broke businessmen. Can you remember that term, Matt? I'm asking
I remember
you.
that. I remember that, yes.
Yeah, they were broke. How can a government be corrupt for 4.5 years? And when they come up, election coming up and things, you saying they were broke. They are broke businessmen. And Ron Green and UWP talking about clean and green. But Ron Green have an old four-wheel, polluting the whole country, smoking, poop. I used to listen to them and call them on Kyrie, engage them. So now the game is up. This UWP and I don't even know the other opposition. The GP, why the other one them GPP or UPP and all the other Ps. Now is the time to get all your PA system. Now is the time for unity. I know they don't to unite. Freedom Party all over you. They don't to unite because all man looking to be king. Everybody want to be the leader. Go around Dominica religiously and educate the people. Open mic, engage the people. Have the people give their story. Mobilize, strategize, educate, inspire, organize the people. How do you think all you come and purely money on 295 and keep a program and think people listening to all you? You, Matt, you say double to go down in the gutter. But Matt, for you to put a chain on a pig, sometimes you have to go down in the gutter, chain that pig, and go and bathe yourself and spray yourself and smell clean. If you're trying to keep somebody down, Matt, you will stay in the gutter with them. But when you're trying to put a leash, I was about to say, on those pigs that in government, but I cannot say that. You have to dip in the mud, Matt. So I am saying that now is the time for the people to show these criminals. Dominica is not dead alone, Matt. Matt, Dominica dead. Matt, I walk in everywhere I can go in Dominica. Matt, you can just, I tell you can see. You don't want to hear. You can just see the tension, the poverty, the frustration. Last week or a week before, Matt, you had a young lady that sent a voice note to you. And Matt, you could hear tears. You did not have to see that young woman. You did not have to hear her getting emotional, but with her disappointment, how much she was upset. And she just feeling like her life is hopeless. Life in Dominica is hopeless. Where you have a few criminals, Matt, that's selling passports. And in government, they just sit down, raping, robbing, plundering the resources of the state, man. And somebody wants me to be respectful. Dr. Thompson Fontaine, I don't say much yet. All of you that think you can be gentlemanly about that fight. You have these criminals that are saying to disappear, Leonard Clinton. They're not ready for you, Dr. Fontaine. When you see they launch an attack on you, it will not have, Lion River will not have enough water to wash you. So I'm telling you, get ready, my brethren. We need our leaders to get ready. Meet the young people, the old people, the middle-aged people on the ground, my brother. Scarrett is not joking.
But I heard Mr. Thompson Fontaine was on the ground there in St. Joe Layu Did you get in contact with him there last week?
My brother, that is not on the ground. Oh. That is on the road. You're not on the ground, but you get a PA system. You organize all your other members within the structure of the executive, and you go to the people.
But I was told that's what he did, and then the following day, the government appeared because he was doing the work one-on-one. He was doing that kind of work on the ground. That's what I was told.
One-on-one doesn't mean you alone.
Oh.
You have a team. You have a group. And I am saying, Skerrit is an ED. I cannot say the rest, Matt. But look at that, Matt. He has to run because he's paranoid. He cannot imagine being removed from his house where his mother lived for him. So Thompson Fountain wasn't. Can you imagine, Matt, you bring a whole executive to St. Joseph, then to Wesley.
So you're saying don't do it alone. Go with your team. That's what you're saying, yes?
What you say, sir?
You're saying don't go alone. Go with your team, yeah?
But even for your own safety and security, because they have the Navy SEALs and snipers. Oh, have a blessed day, sir.
Have a blessed day. Hello, it's 2:27. Yes, talk to me.
Yes, greetings, brethren. One thing I gotta say, blessings always crack me up, man. He's saying what he don't want to say, but he's still mentioning it. My brother, blessings. Anyway, blessings, I just want to let you know, the forces know why they have you in this condition. Because you are one of the few that would maybe really stand up for Dominica, and the masses are not. So that would be like in vain. So that's why the ancestors or nature, the forces know why they have you in this condition, my brother. You understand what I'm saying? But you're speaking for Dominica, that is enough. You know what I'm saying? Just the people that have to wake up. Because voicing your opinion and standing up vocally for the nation, that's plenty you're doing. It's up to them to wake up. But, Mark, it hurts to, when I hear you read the excerpt from Frank Barron, and you have people like Al Benoit that's in the United States eating 5 meals a day, looking like a little calf, round and tough. You got Paul Alexander in the Virgin Islands and Owen in the Virgin Islands. This man and them living the life, but they're supporting and condoning the nonsense against the people of Dominica. But when they finish, they want to talk about slavery and all them things like that. But it's happening right in Dominica, how they're brutalizing their own people in Dominica. So it's sad, Mr. Al. And, you know what I'm saying, we have to stand for Dominica. And the people in Dominica, they have to wake up. A change is coming, and it's coming. So I hope they're ready for it. Whether they like it or not, scare it like it or not, this time is up, and you have to go. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. You seem optimistic there. Hello, talk to me, yes? Are you there?
Yeah, hello, man. Good afternoon.
How are you doing, my brother? How are you?
Well, not too bad. Well, I'm holding strong in the one-man wealth, you know, trying my best.
Right.
Man, Scary has got Dominica to a pariah nation, to a banana republic. This guy has a $3,500 shoe, while poor people cannot get the 5 pence. The old people, Scary, they never fall on you. The old people that you love so much. They say they want the money. 2 weeks with Scary, they haven't got nothing. While you see what's wrong in the world, your shoe is $3,500 US.
Well, we don't know that. I call it for a fact, okay? 449-3095-9697. The fact is, a lot of people know, a lot of the elderly are crying foul there. They have not received their stipends. I'm hoping that this situation is corrected very soon. Hello, talk to me. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Mr. Peltier. How are you today?
Oh, how are you, my brother? How are you?
I'm good. One more start moving in, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
But Mr. Peltier, I listened to your program,
Uh-huh.
and I think some of us call and we don't really look into research before we make our contributions, and that's understandable. He was given that opportunity. As I always say, you should get an award for giving the people an opportunity to free up their mind to speak what's up in their mind, and I applaud you for that. But people, one of your callers made a comment that I want to address, and that is the caller said that the Freedom Party should be blamed for what is going on in this country now, because they were the one merged and said to get rid of the UW.
Mm-hmm.
People have to face facts. If you look at the history of the Dominican Labour Party by this current guy, Honorable RS. No other political party members have been part of the DLP government than the UWP. And we can go through the history. We have had people that serve as ministers of government and key ministries under the DLP who switch over from the UWP. The only persons that serve under this current Labour Party as from the Freedom Party were Charles Savary as Minister of Tourism. Johnson Drago was not even a member or a parliament member of the Freedom Party government. People may not know this. Johnson Drago ran for the DLP and for the DFP in 2000 in the Castleberry constituency, and he lost. And he came back to run and then won the Minister of Agriculture. But if you look at all of them, and they know who they are, there's about 6-7 of them who serve under the DLP government by this gentleman who's prime minister right now from the UWP. So we don't have a clash of the oppositions. It's time to unite the oppositions. But I think it's unfortunate. People are going back and say this because what the DFP did at the time, it felt it was the right thing to do to get rid of the DWP, to put another government in place, because something that was campaigned against was done, including the DFP proposal for a $5 fee at the hospital, and the UWP campaigned against it when they came into government. They put it to $50. Again, I don't want to go down the God as that's in the saying, because if we have to go, people have to know the history. But I think it is unfortunate people are saying that. And it's very unfortunate because there are way more people from the UWP that serve under the DLP, including why is this prime minister still doing his nonsense, and people are supporting that. So I think people need to think about this thing carefully. And when they make those discussions, they need to look at themselves in the mirror and ask themselves a question. Are we here to tear the opposition apart? Or are we here to work together to get rid of the big stone that's in the way, to bring Dominica back to where the DFP once took it from after Hurricane David to in the 80s and 90s, the glory days, and the UWP did a decent job. What I can say on that matter is the kind of corruption that the DLP is doing right now, they're making the UWP look like a saint. Compared to the corruption of the UWP to the DLP, and I can say that publicly, I'm an independent person, and I have no problem in saying that. I think the corruption right now with the DLP is way worse than the UWP. I can say that. But I think it is wrong for people to blame the DFP for all that is going on. If anything, the DFP has tried its very best to work with opposition parties to retain better government in Dominica. It was from the DFP campaign rally the word good government came through. So I think it's unfortunate. I don't want to get into detail with this, but I think people need to do the research. Thank you, Mr. Pertier, for the time.
Thank you too. 2:35 is the afternoon time. Talk to me.
Matt.
Yes, Marlon, you're back.
Yes, Matt. I always saying that if Mr. Edison James didn't call an early election in the sunrise and the sunset, we wouldn't be there now, Matt. You understand? It was too early to call an early election 4.5 years. Matt, me and my gang run down for Edison James. We crying when he called election early like that. We never suffer under Edison James, Timothy, and all them nice people. 4.5 years, you calling an election today. Poor people can't get their money. Poor people in misery and this kind of thing. Blame the early election 4.5 years. I speak my mind out with respect. Thank you very much. Once again, God bless you.
God bless you, Marlene. She's saying that Edison James called the election too early in 1999. You called the election too early. That's what Marlene is saying, 2000. Yes, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you and your listeners.
Yes, sir, how are you doing?
I just heard Jeff explaining this is what I call a call, fair currency. And I got some calls about that call as well, because there's a continuous sinister move by some people to denigrate the Freedom Party and to make it look bad. And I think that should stop, because everybody can see my effort in fighting what is not good, okay, and promoting what is good. And it only takes a fool or a dead person not to change their mind. In 2000, the Freedom Party was an independent party, the UWP and Labour Party, and each party did what they had to do. At the time, it was an incumbent party with the government. And then they lose in election to the Labour Party, who got 10 seats, and the Freedom Party 2 seats, only from a coalition. Okay? And Jeff is correct. I mean, a number of persons who served, like George Timothy was deputy leader of UWP, he left and went with Labour. Okay? Lauren Barnes won Castle Bruce for UWP, she went with Labour. Joseph Isaac run Labour, Rosa for UWP, he went to meet Labour, and so forth. And you can count that quite a few of them did that. So I think the constant blaming about the Freedom Party and what happened in 2000, we almost, in 2024, it's almost 24 years since the election took place. And I think to be repeating again, some people have met me and confront me with that thing, and I try to explain to them, we should take blame. I should take blame for what? Let us focus on what is before us, and let us work to remove what is before us. And I say it's only a fool or a dead person who can't change their mind. And I think people who call and make those kind of statements, they're not helping the cause. Because a lot of Freedomites, when they want to move from Labour, are saying they get the impression that there is a hit against them from that other side, and therefore they're fearful. So I think we have to focus on what is smart politics, what is politics that can motivate people, that can bring people together, and that can create this movement for change. And this bashing and this criticizing the Freedom Party, each time some people call, is not helpful to the occasion.
I've heard Boston. Just to go back to the discussion that you were talking about. I've heard many people say that Mr. Roosevelt Skerritt is truly a Freedomite and not a genuine Labourite. How do you respond to something like that? I mean, you know a lot more than I do.
Yes, he was a YFM member. I was president of YFM when he was a member of YFM. We asked him to run the election in 2000 when Savre and Swanson Carbo and Herbert Sabuch met him to speak with him to run because it was Vickers recommended him through the Freedom Party to contest, and Carbon, this is Charles Savre and Herbert Sabuch met with him and so forth. And then after they met with him, Lucy met with him, and then I was told that he was a bit reluctant, but then there was a meeting in Thibault, and a few people brought him in Thibault there to hear the Labour Party meeting, and Lucy said, Roosevelt Skerritt, the people want you, the voice of the voice of God. Who knows, you may be Prime Minister. Lucy said to it, it so happened that he became Prime Minister, but Lucy didn't have any concrete thing of because Lucy came to Mao, and when Lucy said that people recommended me to run for the Labour Party with Mao, I said, I'm not a Labourite. I can't run for the Labour Party, I'm not a Labourite. And then Lucy said, Bosso, the voice of the people is the voice of God. Who knows when he will be Prime Minister? So Lucy is saying just in a flattering way to get you in. And so, but the person moved to Labour, they ran for Labour and won his seat in Labour, and he has become Prime Minister. We expect as a young man who will have a modern thinking, modern brain, modern approach to life, and to work together with people to build a country. We have seen here work with crooks and vagabonds to destroy the country, and therefore, and people must focus on that and not to use the Freedom Party as a scapegoat to what we're going through now, because the Freedom Party is very much involved in ensuring we get good reform for Dominica that every party could have.
Is it working though? I mean, we're on a fight right now to get true electoral reform. Is it working? I know you're part of the electoral outfit there. Is it working? Are we getting what we need, Bosso?
I think more people have to come together and give the support necessary. You can't expect a few persons like the leader of the UWP, the leader of the Freedom Party, and a few of us to be there. I mean, whether you're not a leader or not, you're a citizen and you have a right to call the radio and say what you yourself can do. To call and say, well, the leader must go there and have this on their vehicle. Why not call and say, I can offer a vehicle? I can offer $10. I can offer to join the movement. You don't just leave it for a few of us and expect we will get reform and we'll get change of government.
So you're saying the people have to get more involved, Bosso?
Get more involved. Don't pass the workload on just a few. Because we too have our own family, We're going for a struggle too, But our children are being victimized as well because we're in opposition, So we're going through a struggle. We're not out there crying, but our children are in their struggles. And I have 4 children luckily for me, 2 abroad and 2 here. and I mean they're working. But we go for problem two. I mean, my son would not even get a scholarship because I mean he got a scholarship to do SMA. He went to college. I mean he's working, but I mean he would not even get a scholarship. Although he's a bad guy, because he's Johnson Boston's son. Some go so when people call and say, "Oh, they must go there. You must have a horn on their truck." It's easy to say. You must say what you yourself can put in the equation, what you can offer to help the situation. Because the fight is not a fight for Thompson Fontaine, Johnson Boston, Bernard Ito, workers and free. It's a fight for Dominicans. It's to save Dominica from this corrupt and backward government, and therefore we must unify ourselves in what we say and how we say it. Because you're talking too much. They expect us to come and tell them to go
And you have no doubt that they are very corrupt, Mr. Boston. No doubt.
They are very, very corrupt government. This is a very corrupt government. This is the worst I've seen in my life. And I born here. I live all my life here. I travel and come back. And this is a very corrupt government. Everybody can see that. So the living corrupt government mustn't be. You sit down at your home and you call a radio and say, "We must have pay system there, go there, and go this and that." I am calling and say, "Well, I can offer my truck. I can put gas in a vehicle. I can do this. I can to help the situation." That's how it will multiply and create the necessary impact that will help the country to get relief from this corrupt government. But to call on blame Freedom Party and blame people and call people blame is unnecessary. Very much unnecessary.
All right. Thank you, Bosso. Thank you. 244. You have to get more involved. That's the message there from Johnson Boston. As the people get more involved. Hello, talk to me. Yes, on the telephone.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, Matt, you see, politicians are very jumpy about defending their parties. And you see Mr. Boston is defensive. The other caller was defensive, you know. But you see, the fact is that when these things go wrong, ordinary citizens like myself will criticize. I don't think they should get too excited about that. Charles Savarin led a revolution. He led a revolution. And Patrick John was taken to court for like $40. I mean, you know, politicians do their things, but when they do their things, they must know that there will be long-term repercussions. And some people with good memory will recall these things. Now, it is smart to be smart politics, and it doesn't help the cause. It's true what he's saying. But ordinary people will remember those things, and they will regurgitate them as the time goes by. So these politicians should think about what they're doing. I mean, if I look at the history or the career of this career politician, Charles Savarin, you know, I mean, I see a lot wrong with it. I don't agree with it. And I will talk about it as history. So you can't bash the ordinary citizens for talking about history and venting how they feel about things on their chest. Having said that, coming to today, it's not going to affect how people vote. Why? Because they have two choices. They either vote for UWP or Labour Party, or what? Maybe three choices. It's just like the Americans. They have Biden, who is forgetful, who people believe is old, and you have Trump, who people believe is a nut. But there's only two people to vote for president, so people have to make their choices. So I don't think they should be so sensitive about what people say about the past. The people will still vote in the present and make their choice. I don't think it's going to affect them from the past. Thank you, man.
Hello, talk to me, 449-3095-96 and 97. 246 is the afternoon time as we continue here in on the hot set, the talk on the blog. Hello, yes. How are you, sir? How are you?
Good. But you should hear the cry of the young people in Dominica, you know, man. But I was in La Plaine on Saturday, and the leader of the United Workers' Party, Mr. Thompson Fontaine, the deputy leader, Mr. Ronald Charles, and the representative for the in the north down there, I will forget, down Benson area, was present also, and they was doing house to house and talking to the young people. we were speaking to some young people in Lapland, and you could hear the cry of the young people that some of them going to college, and they're saying that there is nothing for them to do in the country. The condition of the road to come to Lapland. So Mr. Thompson telling them, well, he's from Glenford, so he know the condition of the road. So they're telling him, if he became Prime Minister in Dominica,
if he becomes,
they
yes,
want him to fix the Glenford and the road to Lapland. They want him to put work in there for the young people so that we don't have to leave our country to and go. You need to do much better than what this present government is doing now. And I'm talking about young people that is going to college, that is speaking like that to the leader of a political party. So which means you can hear the cry. And by the way, I want to big up the leader of the United Workers' Party and the deputy leader and the rest of the party members that is going from house to house and doing all the groundwork. I had a pool tournament on Sunday night in Layo. Big pool tournament. We had about 30 guys all about Dominica taking part in a pool game in Layo.
And you did not invite you did not invite me?
well, Matt, I don't know if we was playing pool. I don't even know. I would have told you to come and get the game.
Okay.
So, Matt,
next time.
We had some big boys there. We had the president of the Dominica Freedom Party, which is Mr. Bosso.
Yes.
We had the leader of the United Workers' Party, Mr. Thompson Fontaine. We also had other representative candidates for the United Workers' Party that was present, because the first place was sponsored by the president of the Freedom Party. The second place was sponsored by the president of the Freedom Party. Then we had the first place was sponsored by the leader of the United Workers' Party, Mr. Thompson Fontaine. And I'm talking about money prices, money price. And then we had the third place sponsored by Mr. Erincott Senval, which is the PDRO for the Central Constituency. So in other ways, Matt, you can see that these are people who are concerned about young people, and they putting things in place for young people to be active. So they was present to witness that competition, and they were showing the support. But Matt, while we're there, on the other side, they show up. When they show up now, they're pretending that they're concerned because a big thing is happening in Layo, so they have to be there. You understand? But are not doing nothing to promote the young people, are not doing nothing to pick up the young people, but every time something is happening towards the young people, or to making them believe that are you involved or are you concerned. Matt, I believe it is time for us to have a change, and Mr. Thompson have been doing a very good job as the leader of the United Workers' Party. I believe it is time for us to give him a chance to be the next Prime Minister in Dominica. Man, have a good day.
Have a good day yourself. It's 2:49. Talk to me, yes? Hello?
Matt, quickly.
I thought you said it was the last time. You're back.
No, just quickly, Matt. Tell them,
go
man, stop being paranoid. Thank you, Clem. You don't want people to talk about history. We cannot change it, Bosso. Stop throwing your little stones. I have done a lot. You're not all you're alone that doing for Dominica, boss.
All right, caller, thank you very much. 2:51. Why all the fight there? I don't think it's necessary. Hello, talk to me. 449-3095-96 and 97. We're going to come back. We're going to come back after this, huh? Electoral reform this Saturday and every Saturday in June.
And let me make it very clear to them that this long, drawn-out consultation is over.
That's not the case. The people will speak. The people's voices will be heard in the ERC's ultimate battle for appropriate electoral reform in June.
What everybody understands fundamental and been critical and been necessary is not there at yet in the legislation.
So Dennis Byron was paid thousands of dollars. Is Roosevelt Skerritt listening? Has he scrapped Byron's report? Listen this week to Saturday Night Live, 8 to 10 p.m.
Once this document is in my hands, I will go through it. I'll take my time and go through page by page, line by line, clause by clause, and I will inform the people of Dominica what is in the document.
ERC RC Saturday Night Live, 8 to 10 p.m. every Saturday during the month of June. Let your voices be heard in the ERC's ultimate battle for electoral reform.
Yes, some Saturday to give, but if they could, they would say something like this. I like Linus Vepladu. Emote tell my quarter, my family brought me to Linus after I die. And the way Linus took care of my body with respect and dignity, my jamais tapekati was special à l'emote vivant. Linus Funeral Home, 30 years of experience, professional, reliable and compassionate service. We've had 24-hour emergency service. So long monumo, pakite anye basu diwa. PA 449-1800, 275-7564, 449-2100, or the emergency number 277-1800. Ever kite tout busy en la Linus. That time is for you to breathe and grieve. Linus is not willing that any should die, but Bobot, Zandra, you must go. So when you go the best chaperone. Linus Funeral Home. Mama tutu famdi, si c'est pas Linus, il a fini à l'été.
Our numbers are 449-1800, 449-2100, 275-7564, and 276-0400. Call Lyndhurst Funeral Home today.
Good afternoon, Matt. Lefties must learn to let certain things fly past. Not every time somebody says something contrary to what you say, you have to comment on it, call back and comment on it. You're showing that you cut from the same cloth as the bigger boss, the world boss. And you must observe that.
Somebody's comments here. Barron's electoral reform was just a simulation exercise. It wasn't the real thing. I have come to the conclusion that Dominica don't need more elections. Too much back and forth among supporters. 255. Hello, talk to me. Yes.
Yes, Matt, I call again, you know.
Yes.
Thanks for taking my call, Matt. Matt, every one of us should know that Boso should be a real respectable person. Matt, Boso got arrested, you know, already for Dominica. And I can understand Boso had beat. But I also want to join the callers that trying to tell Boso, don't worry about that, because, Matt, people are disgruntled. I already explained that to somebody inwardly, and I told the person, even myself, can take blame. But, Matt, there's no reason why Boso should not expect people to talk. Just let them talk, Boso, because you all thought what you all did at first was good. It's not good. Now you need to fight. And let people talk. That will not affect nothing. People are disgruntled, and anytime people are disgruntled, they're going to talk. Thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you very much. Let's do this one there from the Mighty Spider. Look at how we come, boy.
Matt, Bosso was going to say something, and I mean, in the conversation didn't permit him to say it. And so, Matt, I just want to, I think I have a fair idea what Bosso was going to say, and I am going to say. But we have a bad habit in Dominica of thinking that the UWP leader or the Freedom Party leader have to tell us to come out for us to come out. That is not how it's supposed to be. A person don't have to tell you to come out and stand up in the road with your placard until somebody see you for you to do it. Only doesn't see how them Labour Party people that getting crumbs off the table just fight to make sure nobody else get their crumbs, that nobody disturb their crumb getting. Scary don't have to tell them people, come out and block workers people. Scary don't have to do that. When the workers on the road, them people so protective of their crumbs. If you see the air workers say anything, a workers going to do a little this and a little that, or the people going to stand up, the opposition going to stand up against this. Before they hear that, they're going to prep their T-shirt for them to stand up and block you. So why are you waiting for Thompson, for Lennox, for Spanks, for Bosso, for Bernard Ito to tell you come out in the streets? All you good there. West là, West, pas jamais sorti fait que j'ai pas cause. Quoi on moun ke vini goume bazo. Toute la ka espère l'Amérique ke vini goume bazo. Mais so yon ki ka po plonzo. So on dit.
And vegans wake up.
Dominicans, wake up, huh? Open up your eyes.
Your country needs you.
Dominica needs you.
Hope you realize our government is abusing its power and authority, and it is having an adverse effect on the whole country. It is time for us to take.
We have a few more minutes, huh? We'll wrap it up in a while.
This is our native land. That is why I came back to sing, to expose the wicked things that are perpetrating. It is only time for the self-destruct. Greed and power is the TNT. The purpose is government was for the boss. They don't really care about this country. All these scheming conniving plans have caught up with them. They are facing insurmountable problems, and just as sure as the sun will rise, this government must fall.
Somebody is writing here, as I drive around the country, I see something that really describes our condition today. But what I see in almost every community is our young people that are mentally challenged with a red t-shirt that reads, Scary Katwavai. Yes, Matt, the state of the people using those t-shirts are a testament of where Scary has us today. Scary Katwavai, with our young people are mentally deranged. What a country.
Dictator. If with him you don't agree, you can't progress in your country. Our government.
Join me again tomorrow for the hot set. In the meantime, let's wrap it up with the King short shirt.
In this feeling, taxing the poor ones who have no money, while their friends live in luxury. As a family and the Prime Minister, and the young boys sing down Antigua. It is only time for the self-destruct. Greed and power is the TNT. The purpose in government was for the bucks. They don't really care about this country. All these scheming, conniving plans have caught up with them. They are facing insurmountable problems, and just as sure as the sun will rise, this government must fall. The handwriting is on the wall. Unprecedented corruption rampant throughout the island, and victimization to those who express dissatisfaction with the way this government wandering this country revenue, accepting no accountability.
Somebody said, Matt, tell these those elderly people at the NEP that they used to laugh and shout at the concerned workers going to work to the financial center. Now wait for to the PM to grin for them, huh? No, don't say that to our elder people. They're really waiting, and
their purpose in government was for the bumps. They don't really.
we have to treat our elderly people with some respect, okay?
The scheming conniving plans have caught up with them. They are facing insurmountable problems, and just as sure as the sun will, this government must fall. The handwriting is on the wall.
Someday you might be elderly, or you will be elderly too. Not might, you will be elderly too. So show them some respect. I think the government should show them more respect. That's the only money that they receive, you know, on a monthly basis.
I am the boss. Nobody oppose me. Ask God and Marshall.
It's really a heartbreak to see on with our elderly at this time. It's the 12th of June, and they have not received their stipend.
This man's mentality. Will my people be bought out by duty-free? If we don't remove them in the next election, it will be a disaster for the future generation. So I leave them alone. Let them self-destruct. Greed and power is their CLT. Their purpose in government was for the boss. They don't really care about this country. All this killing can hide. With them, they are facing insurmountable problems, and just as sure as the sun will rise, this government must fall. The handwriting is on the wall.
Friday, June 14th, the Creole Headbit makes a date with the elderly on the big station Q95 FM from 11 a.m. Nigel Lawrence, president of the Dominica Council on Aging, and past president and elderly advocate, La Madame de la Chanson Ophelia, will address the importance, relevance, and concerns of senior citizens of our God bless nation. Hosted by Prince Wadix and sponsored by Digicel, and will be live on the Q95 FM Facebook page and YouTube channel. Growing old is inevitable, but growing up is optional. The older the fiddle, the sweeter the tune. The elderly are young people who have been alive for a long time. Once a man, then twice a child. And everything is for a while. Nigel Lawrence and Dominica's Lady of Song Ophelia will sing the sounds of the elderly on the big station Q95 FM at this Friday, June 14th from 11 a.m. Creole Headbit, connecting Dominica to its history. Creole Headbit, a front row seat into the culture of Dominica. Bring back the
In a moment, you will meet someone who will take you on a mysterious musical journey. Be ready for positive energy and unforgettable experience. You won't forget this party. You won't forget these people. Let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please welcome Selector Urban.
So flashy, yeah. Now we all so flashy, yeah. Started from the bottom, we classy, yeah. Now we all so flashy, yeah. Flashy, then to the day, oh. I'm the leader, the commando. Give it to them, they no handle. Boy, I'm the son, you big handle. I'm the father, you dead and know. Hey. Been grinding a long time. Bitch, I'm a glow if I don't shine. Make a million here with my guys. Cause we came from a place where it's not nice, yo. Oh, back in the days, they no believe. Now what they shine, they done they see, oh. While you be sleeping, I'm living a dream, oh. Now they see, oh, we are so flashy, yeah. Now we are so flashy, yeah. Started from the bottom, we classy, yeah. Now we are so flashy, yeah. Flashy, then to the day, oh. My name ain't Williams, nigga, I'm for real. I been getting clean money way before the deal. Had them hooked on my beats way before the pill. Nigga Denzel dripping, I'm always dressed to kill. Slim Pappy, I'm bench pressing a mill. They fronted on me and now they trying to chill. I came in the game, they try to play me. As soon as I bust, now they wanna have my baby. Back in the days, see they no believe. Now what they shine, they done they see. Oh. While you be sleeping, I'm living it. Now we are so flashy, yeah. Now we are so flashy, yeah. Started from the bottom, we classy, yeah. Now we are so flashy, yeah. See them to the day, oh. I'm the leader, the commando. Give it to them, they no handle. Boy, I'm the son, you big handle. I'm the father, you dead and know. Hey. Been grinding a long time. Bitch, I'm a glow if I don't shine. Make a million here with my guys. Cause we came from a place where it's not nice, yo. Back in the days, see they no believe. Now what they shine, they done they see, oh. While you be sleeping, I'm living a dream, oh. Now they see, oh, we are so flashy, yeah. Now we are so flashy, yeah. Started from the bottom, we classy, yeah. Now we are so flashy, yeah.
Talking about 7 minutes outside of the hour of 3 right now. Of course, we out so flashy. It's all about the most reliable network today. Good afternoon, Dominica. Hope you guys having a fantastic Wednesday afternoon so far. I want to big up to all my Flow customers. Of course, it's just we want you guys to know that of course the Flow store is currently closed at this time as a staffer. Of course, we want you guys to know that the Flow store is currently closed due to a staff meeting. Of course, they will reopen on Thursday, normal opening hours. All right, of course, guys, all those celebrating their birthday today, want to say happy birthday to you, cut the cake and celebrate more life and more blessings upon you. Wishing you all the best on your special day, and of course, many, many more birthdays to come. Have a good one today.
We are so flashy, yeah. I'm the leader, the commando. Give it to them, they know I know.
Sign up for Full Broadband now and get 50% off for the first 3 months. Plus, a chance to win a $10,000 Visa cash card.
Flo ni en magasin neuf à Siwoul. IWV éveille power pour mener service bao. Nous te promettons innovation et nous ca délivrer à présent. Boutique Flo à Siwoul. Power pour mener bao bon qualité service et produit ou ça taper à plus gros magasin Flo. Si vous voulez gagner un portable neuf ou registrer pour un service neuf, fait en plainte, ou bien payer en bill, ou bien simplement mal objection, ou ça fait tout ça. Côté magasin Flo à Siwoul. Comme ça, les ouais magasin Flo à Siwoul en communauté ou bien en la ouïa, pas paix. Vini pour quitter travailler Flo ba au bon service professionnel. Magasin Flo à Siwoul. N'importe place, n'importe l'air. Ka vini à palapotu. Flo ka vini tout de suite. À dans en l'occasion tout puis. The new Flow Store on Wheels is here and ready to serve you. We promised you innovation and we have delivered. The Flow Store on Wheels is equipped to provide all the great products and services available at our Flow Experience Center. If you want to purchase the latest smartphones, sign up for a new service, log a fault, pay a bill, or simply make an inquiry, you can do it all at our Flow Store on Wheels. Now that's what you call full service on wheels. So when you see our Flow Store on Wheels in your community or on your street, don't be shy. Stop by and let our professional team serve you. The new Flow Store on Wheels, convenience and reliability at your doorstep. Coming soon to a location near you. You an easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering Fast Pay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? Fast Pay will send it to your email immediately. Use Fast Pay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
2 minutes and you're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus, now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
When you share $50,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs, $1,000 in cash every single week. Home surround sound system, groceries, small appliances, smartphones, Bluetooth speakers, carnival tickets, and more. Wait, there is more. You could also be the grand prize winner of a $10,000 Visa cash card. Swipe all you like. All you have to do is top up $10 or more. Sign up for any new service from Flow, pay your bills in full, or switch to Flow, and you too can win more.
Get more. How we live? Hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. It's about time we now watch phone bill. No. That's when the contract is a sure thing. How with the new flow plan name? Hybrid. If you don't know about it, then they better slide in. How we live? Hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. Jump in on the hybrid life, living on the hybrid life. We feeling hybrid life.
With Flow's new hybrid plan, postpaid and prepaid come together as one, with no overages, no contract, no deposit, and no catch.
Hybrid.
Bundle up now and get 30 gigabytes of data and unlimited phone calls for only $55 per month, plus a discounted smartphone.
You see the new phone plan that Flow made? You could turn postpaid to prepaid.
Hurricane season can be unpredictable, but your business doesn't have to be. In the face of adversity, you need a partner that goes above and beyond. Choose the path of resilience and certainty with CNW Business. Through disaster recovery as a strategy solution, CNW Business will safeguard your critical data, maintain seamless communication channels, and help you bounce back faster than ever before. Visit our website, cwcbusiness.com/myopenbusiness to learn more. Remember, a safe business is an open business.
Rosso, you are now fiber ready. Enjoy faster speeds and bigger savings on Dominica's most reliable network. Sign up now or upgrade to a Flow Fiber internet package and get 1 month free internet service. Add a postpaid mobile to your package and save 50% off your mobile bill every month. Plus, get a smartphone absolutely free. Rosso, are you ready for the Flow Fiber fast internet experience to feel the speed? Visit the Flow flagship store or call 440-3569 for more information.
When a stroke occurs, you have 60 minutes to win or lose the race of your life. There are new treatments, but you must get to the hospital fast. If you suddenly feel weakness on one side or have trouble speaking, walking, or seeing, it could be a stroke. Call 911 or 999. Get to the hospital because how you spend the next 60 minutes could determine how you spend the rest of your life. Stroke. Know the signs. Act in time. A message from the Reasta Foundation in partnership with Flow Dominica.
Roots Rock Bar and Grill presents Reggae Night Wednesday, each and every Wednesday, featuring selector urban and special guest DJs, 9 p.m. till very late. Drink specials, Roots Rock Bar and Grill in Tata. See you there.
Our sponsorship of the ICC World Cup Cricket, it's not just another opportunity to put our brand out there. It's about fostering a sense of community, celebrating the universal language of sport. We believe in the power of sport to inspire, unite, and uplift, just like our commitment to provide seamless connectivity to our customers. We are ecstatic to launch this very new, exciting campaign, which allows you to win big with Flow this summer.
Yo, Flo got good news for you. Here's your chance to win an all-expense paid trip to the T20 Cricket World Cup Finals in Barbados. Get VIP treatment from the airport to the games. Here's how to qualify. Activate a prepaid combo plan, pay your bill in full and on time. Sign up for any postpaid or fixed bundle, or you could switch to Flow. Lots of prizes to be won. Free service, phones, shopping vouchers, trip to Barbados, and not forgetting the People's Fed. Tickets to Breakfast Fed. Only with Flow.
Get the family and crew all in. Connect 444. All you need to do is bundle your fixed service with your mobile service and connect 4 persons. That's right. Connect 4 persons and receive a handset at only $4.
Boom. Hit it to 6. Sign up for any of our standalone broadband packages between May to August and pay only $6 for the first month.
Strike with confidence, thump out, and switch to stay connected like a boss.
We're hitting beyond the boundary.
This is we. This is we. This is we. This is we. This is we.
This is we.
This is we. This is we. This is we.
This is we.
This is we.
This is we.
This is we. This is we.
This is we.
It's the eye. You're gonna my one side. You make me give number. Me no feel look and pass. She give me eye contact. Oh baby, take come. Oh baby, talk give me this your love. Me I go show you love. As long as you know me need you. Your body must go kill a man. I know how to be one of them. God don't be your body name. I want to make my mind a rest. You better make a day with you, cause it's so low show than they cost. Baby, turn around, make a come up.
90 minutes outside of the hour 3. Welcome back to the Flow Hour right here live on the Caribbean FM and the Q95.
To me love, Amaya. Put all the love for trousers. You make me want to get dance, girl.
Familiar, control shift to your fans, girl. Come taking my banana. Yeah, yeah, now this kind. Your body they stand it for no. Your body they draw like a bono. Your body they make you go no. Feel like a baby now. You like a boss like Anna. Show to me love, Amaya. Put all the love for traffic. Never show me.
Saying a special good afternoon going out to all the folks at Beauty Island. Hope you guys having a fantastic Wednesday afternoon so far. Sign up with the most reliable network today.
Everybody know. I like the way you do it. I did the head. I'm a lady who ain't a bed. See you girl stand up. I'm a pupunga you there. All the ladies who run out. Move your body to the beat. Love me, need me. I'm a ladies, everybody they want me. The sexy body girls they with me. She said love me, she want me. She want me, yeah she want me. All my boom boom everybody love me. Sexy body girls everybody love me. See the girl them hear me stand up. People them up to me from the stand up. Me don't table and I don't never. See the girl them a want to hear me stand up. I'm bust the heavy up. See the people them up to feeling me like that. And the round I want to go. See right now me count them my flow.
Say my app from Africa. Say he want to sample my structure. And when you see the way I tango the soca, it start to wiggle when me bumper catch fire. The thing gone viral. It got worse cause he come for carnival. He want to start go on the Queen of Bacchanal. But everybody know the bumper and normal.
I like the way them they put it up. I like the way them they twist it down. Me I like the way girls don't wind it down. Me I love them. Me I love them. I like the way them they jump around. Me I like the way them they twist it down. Me I like the way girls don't wind it down. I said me I love them. Me I love them.
Love me, nene. All the man them, everybody want me. All the girls them looking so sexy. They love me. Want me, yes they want me. All the man them, everybody want me. Sexy body girl, everybody thank up.
See the girl them hear me stand up. People them up to me from the stand up. Me don't table and I don't never. See the girl them a want to hear me stand up. I'm bust the heavy up. See the people them up to feeling me like that. And the round I go.
Give me sambo. How are you give me sambo? Give them sambo. Give them sambo. The wine. Sanko, give them 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 sanko, give them.
She want them if I one time now she come from I think too long. She want to test in my cockara. My dear, make I tell you. I know they one day do like say me I suppose they go a little day, but I want to stay. You thought I was lazy, yeah. She said, baby, don't play me. When I hear she be screaming my name, chopping out crazy. She want another day. She call me on the phone, said she want to know if I come back again. If I come back again, I give her like that. I'm a Yankee baby. She make her go. I'm a Yankee baby. Whoa. She want the corner, my location. She want to germinate on top of this in my plantation. And if I answer, she go carry me go for vacation.
It's all about the most reliable network, of course. Of course, the one lucky person is getting the chance to head straight to Barbados, VVIP style, to see the ICC World Cup T20 finals in Barbados. Activate a prepaid combo plan today. Pay your bills on time and in full. Bundle up right now. Switch to Flow. Sign up right now.
If I like I'm a Yankee, baby. She make a joke.
Never alone, it went from my soul. Girl, that's where I go, man. Whenever you have, I'll be there for you. Oh, girl, I want to be dancing with you forever. You see through the storm and take me as I am. Baby, it's magic anytime that we're together. I make I just love you and hold you for my hand. Hold you for my hand. Yeah, yeah. Hold you for my hand. Hold you for my hand.
Over and over again, yeah, my love is burning, babe. Feels like time is frozen and night is for us. We're alone again, every moment's golden, yeah. Feelings I've been holding in, it must be love. Whenever I'm broken, you make me feel whole. Whenever I'm lonely, you're there for my soul. Wherever you are, girl, that's where I call my own. Whenever you doubt it, I'll be letting you know. Oh, girl, I want to be dancing with you forever. You sit through the storm and you take me out of it's magic anytime that we're together. I make I just love you and hold you for my hand. 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 I wanna be in your light until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. I wanna be in your light until the night is over. Until the night is over. Until I don't charge my energy, I no get time for no enemy. You repay for to me. Nothing with person never see, I'm on nothing with person never see. Forget it, I say bashi. When you soon expect, you go about the agent. I take out to the person. I'm in the answer, yes sir. Then I'm in the answer, yes sir. Respect is reciprocal, even though I know say I special.
27 minutes outside of the hour of 3 right now, saying a special good afternoon going out to Jasmine up there in Antigua. I want to drop this one more time just for you to enjoy.
I want to be in your life. It's over. I want to hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but every single moment you were there by my side. Whenever I'm broken, you make me feel whole. Whenever I'm lonely, you're there for my soul. Wherever you are, girl, that's where I call my own. Whenever you doubt it, I'll be letting you know. Oh, I want to be dancing with you forever. You see through the storm and take me as I am. Baby, it's magic anytime that we're together. I make I just love you and hold you for my hand. Hold you for my hand. Yeah. Hold you for my hand. Hold you for my hand.
Over and over again, yeah, my love is burning, babe. Feels like time is frozen and night is for us. We're alone again, every moment's golden, yeah. Feelings I've been holding in, it must be love. Whenever I'm broken, you make me feel whole. Whenever I'm lonely, you're there for my soul. Wherever you are, girl, that's where I call my own. Whenever you doubt it, I'll be letting you know. Oh, girl, I want to be dancing with you forever. You sit through the storm and you take me out of here. It's magic anytime that we're together. I make her just love you and hold you for my hand. 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 I wanna be in your light until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. I wanna be in your light until the night is over, until the night is over, until the night is over.
Our sponsorship of the ICC World Cup Cricket, it's not just another opportunity to put our brand out there. It's about fostering a sense of community, celebrating the universal language of sport. We believe in the power of sports to inspire, unite, and uplift, just like our commitment to provide seamless connectivity to our customers. We are ecstatic to launch this very new, exciting campaign, which allows you to win big with Flow this summer.
Yo, Flo got good news for you. Here's your chance to win an all-expense paid trip to the T20 Cricket World Cup Finals in Barbados. Get VIP treatment from the airport to the games. Here's how to qualify. Activate a prepaid combo plan, pay your bill in full and on time. Sign up for any postpaid or fixed bundle, or you could switch to Flow. Lots of prizes to be won. Free service, phones, shopping vouchers, trip to Barbados, and not forgetting the People's Fed, tickets to Breakfast Fed, only with Flow.
Get the family and crew all in. Connect 444. All you need to do is bundle your fixed service with your mobile service and connect 4 persons. That's right. Connect 4 persons and receive a handset at only $4.
Boom. Hit it to 6. Sign up for any of our standalone broadband packages between May to August and pay only $6 for the first month.
Strike with confidence, thump out, and switch to stay connected like a boss.
We're hitting beyond the boundary.
This is we. This is we. This is we. This is we.
This is we. This is we.
This is we. This is we.
This is we.
This is we. This is we. This is we.
This is we. This is we.
This is we.
Roots Rock Bar and Grill presents Reggae Night Wednesday, each and every Wednesday, featuring selector urban and special guest DJs, 9 p.m. till very late. Drink specials, Roots Rock Bar and Grill in Tata. See you there.
Do you know that if you are diagnosed and medication is administered within 3 hours of a stroke's onset, you will have a high chance of recovering fully? Incredible, right? With that in mind, you should always know the signs and be fast. Get to the hospital immediately if you experience the symptoms, because timing is everything. Be fast. B, balance. Does the person have a sudden loss of balance? E, eyes. Has the person lost vision in one or both eyes? F, face. Does the person's face droop? A, arms. Is one arm weak or numb? S, speech. Is their speech slurred or strange? T, time. What time did the symptoms start? Take note and get help now. A message from the Reasta Foundation in partnership with Flow Dominica.
Rosso, you are now fiber ready. Enjoy faster speeds and bigger savings on Dominica's most reliable network. Sign up now or upgrade to a Flow Fiber internet package and get 1 month free internet service. Add a postpaid mobile to your package and save 50% off your mobile bill every month. Plus, get a smartphone absolutely free. Rosso, are you ready for the Flow Fiber fast internet experience? To feel the speed, visit the Flow flagship store or call 440-3569 for more information.
Hurricane season can be unpredictable, but your business doesn't have to be. In the face of adversity, you need a partner that goes above and beyond. Choose the path of resilience and certainty with C&W Business. Through disaster recovery as a strategy solution, CNW Business will safeguard your critical data, maintain seamless communication channels, and help you bounce back faster than ever before. Visit our website, cwcbusiness.com/myopenbusiness to learn more. Remember, a safe business is an open business.
How we live? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. About time we now watch phone bill. That's with the contract is a sure thing. How with the new floor plan name? If you don't know about it, then they better slide in. How we live? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. Jump in at the hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life. What you feeling? Hybrid life. Living on the hybrid life.
With Flo's new hybrid plan, postpaid and prepaid come together as one, with no overages, no contract, no deposit, and no catch.
Hybrid!
Bundle up now and get 30 gigabytes of data and unlimited phone calls for only $55 per month, plus a discounted smartphone.
You see the new phone plan that Flo made? You could turn postpaid to prepaid.
When you share $50,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs, $1,000 in cash every single week. Home surround sound system, groceries, small appliances, smartphones, Bluetooth speakers, carnival tickets, and more. Wait, there is more. You could also be the grand prize winner of a 10,000 Visa cash card. Swipe all you like. All you have to do is top up $10 or more. Sign up for any new service from Flo, pay your bills in full, or switch to Flo, and you too can win more.
Get more.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus, now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
You an easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
Minutes and you're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
The new Flow Store on Wheels is here and ready to serve you. We promised you innovation and we have delivered. The Flow Store on Wheels is equipped to provide all the great products and services available at our Flow Experience Center. If you want to purchase the latest smartphones, sign up for a new service, log a fault, pay a bill, or simply make an inquiry, you can do it all at our Flow Store on Wheels. Now that's what you call full service on wheels. So when you see our Flow Store on Wheels in your community or on your street, don't be shy. Stop by and let our professional team serve you. The new Flow Store on Wheels, convenience and reliability at your doorstep. Coming soon to a location near you.
Sign up for Flow Broadband now and get 50% off for the first 3 months. Plus, a chance to win a $10,000 Visa cash card.
Oh, body, see what you got it. No more any money, make a body gonna want. Give it to me, sharply. No say for me, oh, Tyler, mommy, I could do this all night long. Oh, baby, carry me the go, baby, carry over, no, baby, take it in the end about you. Oh, baby, carry me the go, baby, carry over, no, baby, take it in the end about you. I see what you do. You put your body into it. I love the way you move it, oh. I can feel the vibration of your body moving. You put your body into it. I can see what you're doing, oh. Baby, carry me, they go. Baby, carry over, no. Baby, lady, till the end about you. Carry me, they go. Carry over, no. Baby, lady, till the end about you. Yo, varita, yo, pero monico, yo, monico, yo, conica, solo. Yo, varita, yo, pero monico, yo, monico, yo, conica, solo. O balancito, o famito, punto, o balance finito, monico, yo, monica, solo. O balanzanito, ocho, fumito. Ojo, bonito, bonito, babe. Carry me, they go, babe. Carry over, no, babe. Lady, tip the end about you. Don't, babe. Carry me, they go, babe. Carry over, no, babe. Lady, tip the end about you.
I got about 20 minutes moving up to the hour 4 right now. Taking this one coming from a Fireboy, a DML, a Vibration.
Selector, random road.
They tell me this, they tell me that. They say my, say she a bad. Anytime I knock with that. Rubber band, no rubber band. Every time I put down, they show me that. I know, like, she got my back. But do you cool? I'm happy that. But do you cool? Say everything I do is for my woman. Anything I do, when you talk, I go do. Me, I know they see another girl for my visuals. Yeah. Love me, you know my ritual. My girl, got me, she no stage. She give me love, so keep on tempted. All of them moves you been practicing. Put it on, talk me. Girl, give me love for my photo. Girl, you like in my store. She and me gonna must go. She know that she know so. Say everything I do is for my woman. Anything I do, when you talk, I go do. They tell me this, they tell me that. They say my, say she a bad. Anytime I knock with that. Rubber band, no rubber band. Every time I put down, they show me that. I know, like, she got my back. But do you cool? I'm happy that. But do you cool? Say everything I do is for my woman. Anything I do, when you talk, I go do. Me, I know they see another girl for my visuals. Yeah. Love me, you know my ritual. My girl, got me, she no stage. She give me love, so keep on tempted. All of them moves you been practicing. Put it on, talk me. Girl, give me love for my photo. Girl, you like in my store. She and me gonna must go. She know that she know so. Say everything I do is for my woman. Anything I do, when you talk, I go do. Me, I know they see another girl for my visuals. Yeah. Love me, you know my ritual. Me, I know they show my chain. I know they like your baby. My girl, they make me weak. See, she understand my pitching. Like, mangala. Oh, mangala. Abu Bakar, Bello. My girl, you got no problem. Oh, all of a sudden, she say, me, I go be. Two face and my colleague. Okay, my baby. Oh, all of a sudden, she say, me, I go be. me. Two-Face and Macaulay. Okay, you want me. Say anything I do is for my woman. Anything I do when you talk, I go do, me, I know they see another girl for my visuals. Loving you, like my ritual. Amigo, claro, call I need to my baby. If I want from the front, from the back, on and really go on. Amigo, claro, call I oh yeah. Cause nobody's perfect. Oh yeah. Nobody's perfect. You know that nigga. You didn't find a perfect one. Searching for the perfect one. The life you live is in the perfect life. You know the best where they go. Can't believe my eyes could see the day I found my missing ring. She invested her best in me. Yes, I know. That's so we take you. If you define it, pretty woman, that perfect woman we go live by your side. That God-fearing woman, that kind of woman. God, I hope you to yourself. If you define it, pretty woman, that perfect woman we go live by your side. That God-fearing woman, that kind of woman. God, I hope you to yourself. Cause nobody's perfect. Oh, yeah. Nobody's perfect. Relationship is a compromise. Made a fool with a perfect price. Unstable like a waving flag. You know the place where they go. So many people they pray to justify that hidden pain. But you can't take the love out of the way. Yes, I know. Now so we they go. If you define it, pretty woman, that perfect woman we go live by your side. That God-fearing woman, that kind of woman. God, I hope you to yourself. If you define it,
It's all about the most reliable network, of course. Just to let you guys know, of course, the Flow store is currently closed at this time due to a staff meeting for all employees. The Flow retail store opens from tomorrow at normal opening hours. Shouting out Jasmine once more up there in Antigua. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday afternoon so far. Hope you're staying positive and on the safe side.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find you, I gave you all you needing. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is of the essence. I try to teach you, but I need some lessons. I need to get better. I try to live, but I can't. I don't know why you're the one. Turn me out of my mind. You don't need no other body. You
don't need no other body. Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body. You don't need no other body.
Say, I made it mess up my mind. And I made it make you free up your mind. Say, your body talk to me nice. Say, now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, I love to be like. Say, yeah, we did together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave, you go by. Yeah, if you leave, I go by. So crazy. Love. Oh, baby, day.
You don't need no other body. Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body.
My money, my body, now your own. If I tell you, say I love you, oh. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, oh. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. No do, gotta for me. No do, say that, oh. No do, shakara, oh. No do, gotta for you. Girl, you're beautiful, my number one in tutu. Tippy bruku tutu. For your love be tutu. I go tuku. You go up your nuju. Say you do me juju. Cause I'm feeling the juju. Take it to you, baby. I wanna touch it to you. Take it. You can have it to you. Take it. You know I got this in you. Take it. I love you. 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 There's nothing above you. There's nothing above you. Above you. Reject you. I like your mini skirt, you. Okay, you carry best, you. If I tell you, I love you, oh. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, yo. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. No do, gotta for me. No do, say that, oh. No do, shakara, oh. No do, gotta for you. Girl, you're beautiful, my number one in tutu. Sleeping bruku tutu. For your love it tutu. I go chuku. Pico up your nuju. Say you do me juju. Cause I'm feeling the juju. And you know say nobody only. But I don't go tell you story. I gotta be your man. I gotta be your man. Let me talk to you. Say a few things. When I'm feeling you. But it's not to you. Say you know what I get. I love you. 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 There's nothing above you. There's nothing above you. Above you. Reject you. I like your mini skirt, you. Okay, you carry best, you. If I tell you, say I love you, oh. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion. Versace and you for your body, oh baby. You break my heart, I go dead to your father.
Come down and eat the 95 girl. Yeah, heard them say, boy, you a player. You the score like Messi, play like Kaka, dribble like Picasso. You the like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea. I go give you my heart, give you body, do anything for you. Sacrifice my life to be your wife. I'm gonna be there for you. But if you break my heart, I go dead to your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. Say if you break my heart, I go dead to your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. I'll go fear, go take my coffee. coffee, me casa me. Me love you, me dance me love you. Me love you, me casa me. See the love I have for you, the love I have for you. See the love I have for you. It's fun about you, back, you know, say I get a more. Bobby stand, you know, say I own a more. And no star there where I don't sabi do a more. Me, I don't like Versace, and I don't like designer. Me, I don't like Ferrari, and I don't like Bugatti.
Of course, I want to big up to Tiger Lily, of course. So always pinpointing the most sensitive parts of the tune. Listen again from the top right now.
If you break my heart, I go dead to your father.
Mama.
Danny beat.
Selector urban run the road.
Heard them say, boy, you a player. You the score like Messi, play like Kaka, dribble like Picasso. You the like Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea. I go give you my heart, give you body, do anything for you. Sacrifice my life to be your wife. I'm gonna be there for you. But if you break my heart, I go dead to your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. Say if you break my heart, I go dead to your father. You gonna be my son, you go call me your mother. I'll go for you, you take my go for you. Go for you, so me casa me. Me love you, me dance me love you. Me love you, so me casa me. See the love I have for you, the love I have for you. See the love I have for you. It's fun about you, back, you know, say I get a more. Bobby stand, you know, say I own a more. And no star there where I don't sabi do a more. Me, I don't like Versace, and I don't like designer.
3:56 on the clock right now, of course. So we've got to go. This has been a pleasure doing this for you. I'll continue to enjoy the rest of your Wednesday afternoon. Do what you gotta do. Be on the safe side. Don't forget tonight. It's all about a Reggae Night Wednesday. So I want to make sure you guys come out in large numbers to support the team. Make sure you tell a friend and tell another friend that it's going down. Of course, entertainment by yours truly. Select urban and special guest DJs every week. Of course, at Roots Rock Bar and Grill in Tatan, Bell Hall Beach. Drink specials, exquisite menu. You don't want to miss out on this. See you there tonight at 9 p.m. till. Have yourselves a lovely day. One love. I'm out.
Our sponsorship of the ICC World Cup Cricket, it's not just another opportunity to put our brand out there. It's about fostering a sense of community, celebrating the universal language of sport. We believe in the power of sport to inspire, unite, and uplift. Just like our commitment to provide seamless connectivity to our customers. We are ecstatic to launch this very new exciting campaign which allows you to win big with Flow this summer.
Yo, Flo got good news for you. Here's your chance to win an all-expense paid trip to the T20 Cricket World Cup Finals in Barbados. Get VIP treatment from the airport to the games. Here's how to qualify. Activate a prepaid combo plan, pay your bill in full and on time. Sign up for any postpaid or fixed bundle, or you could switch to Flow. Lots of prizes to be won. Free service, phones, shopping vouchers, trip to Barbados, and not forgetting the People's Fed. Tickets to Breakfast Fed, only with Flow.
Get the family and crew all in. Connect 444. All you need to do is bundle your fixed service with your mobile service and connect 4 persons. That's right. Connect 4 persons and receive a handset at only $4. Boom.
Hit it to 6. Sign up for any of our standalone broadband packages between May to August and pay only $6 for the first month.
Strike with confidence, thump out, and switch to stay connected like a boss.
We're hitting beyond the boundary.
This is we. This is we. This is we. This is we.
This is we. This is we.
This is we. This is we.
This is we.
This is we.
This is we. This is we.
This is we.
This is we.
This is we.
Roots Rock Bar and Grill presents Reggae Night Wednesday, each and every Wednesday, featuring selector urban and special guest DJs, 9 p.m. till very late. Drink specials, Roots Rock Bar and Grill in Tata. See you there.